coach this platinum player into an iridescent demon, and I'm gonna walk you through the steps on exactly how we did it. The first thing he did was he went into the description below and he hopped into a coaching call with me, and we created a heat map going over exactly what gunfights he's running into. On this heat map, we found 3 of the biggest spots where he's dying, and we created a solution. And in game, when he actively makes this change, he'll get a check mark right next to it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and let's hop right in. Usually what I do is I set this to 2x speed, and then I go through all the deaths first, and then I go back and rewatch.
All right.
But I feel like that would honestly take a lot of time, so we're gonna try to do both at the same time.
All right.
All right, cool. So already first death. I would say next time either like double this up with your teammate, hold the pre-aim, and then back up so then you can pick up pool. Or if you really want to hit catwalk at the very start of the game, pull out an SMG, full sprint, and then once you get to about right here, the enemies will be running up the steps. So then you will take a close range gunfight with the SMG. That guy who killed you is going to be somewhere over here on the left lane. I genuinely thought he would be more closer, like right here, and like trying to flank your teammate, right? Like try to play for the spawn flip. But instead, he's just spawn trapping you, which this death right here is honestly kind of irrelevant. It's not that big of a like important death. So it's like not a big deal. But we're still going to write that down. 20 seconds left. This is where we actually want to rotate now. So I would sit here and understand that we have a teammate that's already pushed up catwalk. We have a teammate pushing up towards pool. I would highly recommend you to go top cat because you can look for this kill on old. And if you get the kill, you can drop down onto the time. But if you get one shot, you can just ignore this time and then just go and play a setup 4P. Because like right here, you're kind of gambling. And like thankfully that guy didn't see you. And it turns out that there's apparently 2 people here. That's 3 dead. I wonder where that last guy went. Okay, at least we know that the last guy is at catwalk, so this is good. This is great positioning out of you. The only thing I was about to say, that's the only thing I'm worried about, is you are 100% correct about the spawn read. These enemies are spawning right here, but it's kind of a like day 1 thing to hit front, right? So people are aware now that if you hit front, you're pretty much dead. So they're actually influenced to hit catwalk, and they're influenced to go around and hit middle. So this is where I would just say 2 things. You're an AR player, so what you could do is you could just simply sit here the entire time and just hold a pre-aim, and you'll more than likely get a kill. Or you could try to close the distance, look for kills in the side, and then obviously if you get a few kills, you can instantly turn around, and you're going to see these enemies pushing up the staircase behind you. So those are like the 2 different things you can do. Just be aware that during this P2, these enemies are going to start hitting cat in middle, especially with only 60 seconds on P2. And when you play against like pro teams, that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to sit there and say, oh, there's 60 seconds of P2. We're going to hit catwalk. We're going to hit middle, which again, this is once again another death at catwalk. And it's like we don't see him at all right now. Maybe he crossed like right as you drop shotted right there, but
maybe
I don't know. That's insane. That is insane. Again, that's kind of like another death where it's just like, what are you gonna do? But this is actually P2 now, so let me use a different color now. This is where we literally just create 1 solution, 2 solutions, try them and see how it works. Obviously, the 2 different options I gave you was play the head glitch better and then just be ready for like flanks, or actually push up into their catwalk and like flank them and then like just literally sit up there the entire time. Did you know that they were spawning over here?
No.
No? Okay, cool. So these spawns don't flip until you literally get to like right here. Once you get to right here, these spawns do flip. But as you see, like we took too long to get there. So like that's why there's 3 enemies spawning up, and they spawn right here in the back. And usually they're influenced to hit inside of art, but obviously these guys are going middle. And that's probably because they're expecting you guys to be on the right. So next time, I would say just literally book it just so you can cause splits. You can get inside this building. You and your teammate can play it together. But another solution would also be you could just get to this head glitch right here and then just play for this cut on this head glitch. And like once you get a few kills, then you can push in. So that would be ideal. And this is again where now we're actually playing a new hill, playing P3. Died right here. The second that you spawn right here, this is a very unusual spawn. This isn't the main spawn you should be spawning at. You should be spawning like inside, or you should be spawning in the back. But for some reason, the game spawns you out here. Whenever the game spawns you out here, from now on, let's predict that there's going to be an enemy in the back. Even if there isn't, still predict that there's an enemy in the back and go look for it, okay? Because we killed these enemies 3 times in a row, and we didn't kill Wish at all. So that means Wish must be in the back somewhere over here. And again, he also couldn't. He could be like, you know, middle or something like that. But it just goes to prove that, like, looking at your spawn, looking at the kill feed, we can sit there and assume, wow, that guy got there quick. And I thought your teammate was watching the right lane too. That kind of sucks. Yeah, and that's just a rotation death that honestly should not have happened. That's just kind of unfortunate. So I would say like one of the biggest things about P4 is the back spawns are always more important, because even if the enemies are in time, if you guys control the back, you guys can spawn in the back. And that's going to make breaking P4 so much easier. So I would say, like, even if this guy's statue wasn't peeking you at all, just cross all the way through and get through. You still killed that guy no matter what. Like, again, beautiful shots. Great job. But, like, once you get that kill, once again, push all the way through and get into the back. Because if we can just get into the back, hard block the spawns, more than likely our teammates will spawn with us. But even if they don't, these enemies are spawning all the way out, and they're getting parallel spawns. And that's at least going to make this fight a little bit more even, a little bit more fair. Yeah, and good. Like, I was going to say, your teammates better be pushing that guy. Like, your teammate should literally leave the hard point just to go kill this guy. Because, like, that one guy caused your teammate to spawn out, right? So, that's why it's so important. But, great job killing him. Great read right here as well. Slam that guy. 2 dead, 3 dead. Again, really good, you know, trades right there. Not too bad of a death. Not that important. Nice, 3 dead. Yep, bang this time. All 4 dead. Right now with all 4 dead, I would instantly go over here towards the left, because these enemies will more than likely be spawning at ammo, and they're going to be pushing forward, and they're going to be wrapping back middle. So if you could just sit right here, you could tell your entire team, yo, guys, I have all of con. I have all of left lane. Don't worry about it. They're going to be middle. And then ideally these teammates over here, they're already pushed up. So like they're shooting them in their side. And then the best part about this is if we get all these kills again and your teammate is hard blocking, these enemies would then spawn behind you, like literally over here at Scaff. And then that means they're going to try to hit Catwalk, and they're going to try to hit middle. So then all you can do is literally turn around and boom, you're cutting them all off again.
That's sick, yeah.
Yeah, cool. And that's just, again, looking at the kill feed. Like, we got 4 dead. You grabbing hardpoint time really isn't going to do anything because we have 2 people there. But the fact that our teammate died right lane and you're going to pick this up is really good. I also believe our teammates should have pushed out. I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't push out, so bad play out of them. All right, so Wesh is actually underground right now, so you don't have to worry about it. I was going to say, like, if Wesh wasn't killing your teammates middle, you would want to be worried that Wesh might be, you know, hitting a route and trying to, like, kill you or something like this.
Yeah.
But he's not. Wow, 3 dead, 4 dead. Your teammate just popped a 4-piece, and then more than ever, these guys are spawning to your left. So we just killed 4 enemies. Your teammate kills that guy. All the enemies are spawning back here. They're probably hitting routes behind you. Yeah, and when it's time to rotate, so definitely in this position right here. In this position right here with everyone dead, like, we now need to know that these enemies spawned up and they're going to be hitting routes to go to new. They're going to be hitting a close route, and then they could also hit this route. Just because they have to go to new. So what you can actually do right here is while your teammate's pushing up, he can focus on this. You can sit right here and focus on this. And then obviously your teammate's middle, they're cutting off their middle.
All right.
And yeah, just literally holding a pre-aim right here and waiting. Like we killed one, we're looking for 3 more. We're looking for 2 more. Thankfully, your teammate kills that guy. So now we're looking for the last guy, and it's him right here. Just unfortunately, you're half dead. But definitely, I think we could have came out of that alive 100%.
I think that's the point. Like, you know, we were like 130 points to 40. And I was holding some positions and shit. And now, when it's getting like closer, I'm just running into this the whole time.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Some of them, not your fault, but like, again, that's the whole point of rewatching these deaths is like, we kind of want to sit there and just say, oh, this is our fault. Like, what can we do? Like right here, like, I know there's only 10 seconds left, but looking at the minimap, we should know that, holy crap, my teammates are all dead and they all spawned out. Therefore, these enemies are spawning right here, and they're probably going to hit backdoor, or they're going to go right here and play to kill you, which one thing you could have done differently is heal up in this corner while holding a pre-aim, and then if they don't hit you, then what you could then do is you can go up the staircase, go to this top window, and I can guarantee you there's going to be enemies looking for you, and you're going to catch them by surprise just by going up top and killing them. In the back, good job looking for this trade. Good job going wide. That's 4 dead. Nice centering. Great job picking up middle, dude. And that's an ego challenge. We right there. You already killed 2 people. You did your job. You don't have to go for that 3rd kill at all. In the beginning of the game, rotate at like 15 seconds, 20 seconds. You're at new. You sit new, and you do a great job. But then later into the game, when you rotate, you then start pushing out. And it's causing a lot of death.
Yeah, right.
A second thing I would like to point out as well is during P4, breaking those P4 spawns, it's always best to literally get into the back first, let your teammates spawn there, and then break P4. To break P4, usually you would send 3 to 4 people on this side of the map, and then obviously you guys are going to die, right? Like 3 of you are going to die. 2 of you are going to die. But once you get 1 player inside of this building and he pre-aims the back, all of your teammates that spawn over here, when they push up, if you have 1 teammate that pre-aims the back, every kill we get, we spawn these enemies out middle. And like that's the most efficient way to break P4. And like just
from the left and from the right.
Yeah, so it would be like P3. So it'd be like P3, there's 5 seconds left, 10 seconds left, or maybe it's 60 seconds to P4. You would send literally 3, 4 people over here, and obviously you're gonna die. It's normal. But the whole point is you get a player inside this building just so he can pre-aim out the door. And that's it. He's just pre-aiming out the door. And then everyone who died, they're more than likely going to spawn over here at pool. And then if you just have 1 guy pre-aim scaff over here, every kill we get, they now all spawn out.
All right.
And this would allow you to basically get like 40 seconds of P4 time. And then one thing I want you to really focus on during this P4 as well is just hold the lanes. So you did a great job actually going up middle and like holding up middle. But like when you're rotating, you're always going inside of time. Instead of you going inside of time, I really want to see you like, you know, just literally, all right, guys, I have all the right. And then you can look middle if needed. Or if you're up top here, you can literally hold all of this. And then ideally your teammate top P4 can hold all of this. Like it just creates a crossfire. And like literally it just takes 2 people to hold a setup on P4. 1 player doing this, 1 player doing this. Boom, that's a P4 setup. And that's just using 2 people. Like that's all it takes. So ideally our teammates are doing this. If not, then when you spawn in, just instantly pick up a lane. Instead of going,
all right,
let your teammates go to time. So we already talked about it where for whatever reason during P2, This is where you're dying most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's mostly just because you're rushing and you're running into a guy sliding on you, you're running into a guy pre-aiming you, or you're just getting overran by 3 people because all of your teammates died.
Yeah.
So there's one super easy fix we can do to start preventing all of these deaths. If you have the
Yeah.
AR out and you just literally go all the way over
Go for the
here,
wide.
yeah, like most of these enemies that are killing you, they're running out and doing this, or they're running out and doing this, or like they're running out doing that. You know what I mean? Or they're like pushing out and they're pre-aiming you. So like all of those deaths would now be prevented just by you going to this one spot, and you still achieve the same job. You're cutting off middle. You're cutting off, palm trees down here. You're cutting off
Mm-hmm.
catwalk. It just may like take you a few seconds to get over here, and
Yeah.
same thing. Just like make sure you throw a stun grenade over here. Throw your grenades so it's easy for you to push up and then get into that. For the last hour of our session, I would love it if you could please share your screen, and we're gonna get into some live coaching.
Yeah.
Ideally, in a perfect world, we would get a vault hardpoint first map, and then we would instantly apply what we just talked about. Okay, push to your right. Push to the right. I want us to try this. Push to that hole right there where you're looking. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
and then just push to the hole.
Oh
Nice,
my
keeping
god.
your distance. Beautiful. And then look to your left. One of them spawned to your left. Yeah, he spawned in the back right there. Yeah. Nice. There we go. And now they're gonna be spawning at palm now. Right there, exactly. Holy shit, bro. You're about to drop a hellstorm, dude. Popping off.
Oh
Oh,
fuck.
I that's my bad. I hyped you up too much. All right, now we go top art. I would go top art right here. Nice, good kill.
Oh my god, I wanted to slide into cover and was stuck there. His top art, that's sick.
Yep. And you can like
2
play the
dead.
outer right here.
Wow.
Ooh, nice. 3 dead. They're all spawning in front of you. Nice. Yeah, this is great right here. Just keep slaying out.
It's
Beautiful.
so hard. Yeah, I literally can't hear anything.
To your left again. I bet, man. You like lose that dope. You know what I mean? Like actually hitting headshots, actually killing enemies. Your teammate left 10 seconds of time. That's insane.
Just imagine being deaf and playing COD. I can feel him now.
All right, and this is where you want to literally just let your teammates get into time, and you sit right here. Yep. Great pre-aims.
I mean, oh my.
Yeah, and your teammate just kept looking the same spot as you. But go outer palms right here. Go outer palms.
To dead again?
Nice, good kill. And just stay here and just slay out like you normally do.
One's in the back.
Yep. Nice, 2 dead. Nice, 3 dead. You can just
3.
sit up here and just watch their front. Yeah, watch their front right there. Yeah. And you can back up to the back catwalk and just like hold their front truck push.
All right.
Yep.
Oh my.
Yeah, they all just hit the back, and your teammates just got slammed.
One teammate spawned in the back.
Yep, we got a pinch then. Oh, they read the spawn.
He's dead.
It's okay though. That guy's probably gonna be in time. All right, just play the back. Just play the back. Get to the back. Get to the back. Yep. And just play your life right here. Just play your life. We can hit this time. We can hit this time. Last guy in time. And now they're all middle. All gonna be middle. Nice. One more on the left. One more on the left on you. He's already under you. He's under you. He's under you for sure. Last guy under you. You saw him. Oh. All right, just play tight. Hold the pinch. Nice, good trades. Hold the pinch now. Nice, too. Good win.